overdose of sauce. No meat, just sauce.
25 digit. Have not had any luck so far with the greddies. Alright, so had to figure it out. You always want to double check when you're painting shit. You might forget a rag in the end of the tubes. Alright, maybe grab it a little bit. Alright guys, so we got the flash to work. We went out and made some pulls. Could not get it to data log, so I was kind of flying in the dark with romraider on that until I could get the right files or log settings or whatever, the definitions for the logger. So we're just making adjustments in a broad spectrum of the map itself, RPM wise at least. Got fueling somewhat close, but it only built like 5 or 6 pounds and it's supposed to be pulleyed for 14. We noticed it's missing an O-ring in the bypass valve, so that's probably the issue. Probably can't hold any boost past that. So what we have here now, we're waiting for figure out the O-ring setting. We got some greddy emanage ultimate hook bottle for his car, and not sure if he's gonna use it or not. So we're gonna plug it into this thing to see if it'll work though. Alright guys, so we have not had any luck so far with the greddy stuff. We downloaded software, ended up being old software, didn't work, so we downloaded new software, and then the driver's set wouldn't download. I'm about to take the computer out and take it apart. They said there's switches on the inside. Okay, so working on this greddy emanage ultimate. It will only work with a Windows 7. Only work with Windows 7, and I think it's XP in 2000. You're gonna go in. You're gonna go to VirtualBox right here. Just Google VirtualBox, download. You go to the download. You'll click the Windows host. Download that, go to CD burner. I have not yet figured out which one I'm clicking on. I haven't got that far yet. So you'll install the VirtualBox. It'll come up like this right here. And then we're about to start setting this thing up basically. Same thing he's gonna set up. Alright guys, so when you're doing this, you can take, you're gonna click, there'll be a little new button up here, click new in the top corner, then you'll type in whatever name you wanted. I just did the same thing he did, Windows XP greddy. Alright, so I'm to the point now where, so basically downloading the old school Windows XP, that way I can load it into the machine. The hardest thing is just finding the real thing. So here it is. We're gonna click and hope I don't get spammed with something. Alright, so apparently I keep getting an error, not in hypervision error, partition error. Apparently you have to go in the BIOS and change some things. Well, to get into BIOS, you gotta boot the computer and push the function key and F2 key a bunch as soon as you see the Lenovo, and then it'll pull this up. So we're in here and it says when you start boot, press the BIOS key, configuration, system configuration, advanced configuration. Okay, after finding the virtualization item, IVT, AMD/V or something related to virtualization, press enter key to make sure it's enabled. So as you can see, go down to the Intel Virtual Technology and enter key, and we're going to enable. Press F10 to save changes, then exit from BLS. For those of you that have old enough to have had Windows,
there's a lot of bullshit involved in this game.
you know what the screen looks like.
About maybe doing something like that, but it's not feasible.
When it comes up through.
There's a whole lot of legal crap, and it's not worth it.
Oh, 39 minutes, what? But it wanted a 25 digit,
I just tell people if they're gonna do it correctly,
basically a serial
a
key
lot of the times,
to be able to use it. So I had to go do some searching and find some free keys, basically. Put it in and it worked. So you go to devices, shared folders, shared folder settings, new shared folder, shared folder. It's connected, it's data logging right now. The only weird thing is, I'm gonna stop this. The only weird thing is when I try and hit this right here, the parameter. When I try and hit the parameter setting button, dude, it kicks me all the way out. It says communication error something, and dude, it fucking kicks the whole thing out. I'm able to get to it in here and get the shit, so it's no big deal. So the big issue I had with the jump and run around with this virtual box is like a lot of the things he was saying, like, okay, you're gonna open up, you're gonna click on this, and when you're done clicking this, it's gonna open up this window automatically. It didn't do that for me a lot of times. Yeah, so you're going to settings, you're gonna choose a file, and you're gonna choose the greddy EMU that you would have pulled earlier and saved or unzipped. So that'll get pulled when you close out. See, his automatically pulls it up. Mine did not. Mine, you had to go in and go down to desktop, go to local disk, double click it and get in there. And then to install this, where it says install guest editions, mine wasn't that simple. Once again, also had to go in. So here, his would click on it, his would just pop up. Mine, I would have to go in here, go to my computer. There was a option to run a file, and it said run, so I clicked run guest editions file, and it ran it, and then it pulled up there where I could load it and everything. Now you hit extract all, and it's able to get all the zip stuff to download. Let's see if it'll start up with this ECU. Bell's squawking a little bit. God, awful fucking bell. Okay, so let's data log. Doing a boost leak, slowly building up 10 pounds. And you can hear it. Here. You'll be able to hear somewhere. This one's leaking right here at this cap.
This one's right here somewhere.
So hard to tell. Let me see if we can find it.
This side's good. Or there's another.
Oh, feel it right. You feel it?
Right here. It's underneath here.
I think it's coming through that bolt.
What bolt?
Right here. Watch out. So basically, when I put this piece down here that I made, the intercooler pipe, I must have just snugged it up and never tightened it all the way up. And it was a bad leak right here. And it leaked real bad over here. So fix those two leaks and then I could hear, hear something else. And it's hissing through that spot there and around this bolt back here. So from the spacer, and somebody had over tightened this probably over time, it just worked its way and cracked just a hairline fracture. Like you can't even barely tell there's a crack right there. You can see it there. got it. You can tell or not. Nice little, there you go. Nice little ditch, little groove made right where the crack was. I'm getting ready to just try and weld it on the car. I got that cleaned up, about to wire brush it real quick. It is welded. Crack's welded, should be good to go now. Shouldn't have any real loose leaks. That one back one, I'm trying to adjust that bolt, but should be good besides that. Yesterday I fixed the crack. You see the other one. Let this thing don't focus. Okay, right there. There, you can see it now in the shadow, light little crack. I'm gonna Dremel out this little the little ditch again on that one, and then weld it up. Hopefully that's the last one. Oh no, my name. Who in there, boy? I'm doing out here now, boy. Oh, not about now, yeah. Not about there, boy. Yeah, no, boy. Go away, boy. Starting up the virtual box. So I got the Oracle VM virtual box started, so put in tune 10 and it says injector change. Tune 10 injectors. So I can take that and drag it all the way over to the shared files folder. So now when I open shared files, tune 10 right here, 550cc injector change. Tune 10, there we go. Now I've got it in the Oracle, but I got the fueling where it needs to be. Started bringing some timing in, and it's only got like, it had a degree, and it's got like 6 degrees or 6.5 now is what the data log says. Because I had pulled so much fuel out of using romraider with the factory ECU, there was already, or not fuel, I pulled so much timing out, there was already a shit ton of timing pulled out. So now I'm just, dabbing it back in with the greddy. But it's starting to feel peppier, starting to feel good. But now we've got another oil leak popping up. Out any oil or not. So if not, then it is the dipstick that is blowing oil by. If it's still blowing oil, then we've got to check somewhere else. A valve cover or something not seating all the way, something to that effect. Alright, so morning after putting the washers on the valve cover, getting everything bolted back together. So now we're out on a test drive. Cruising. So far so good. I haven't been able to roll into. Alright, so figured it out. It was the airflow table. It was hitting, the boost cut, where it clamps it off basically, and it was exceeding the airflow, so it was freaking the fuck out, and basically like a rev limiter. So now I went back to the way I had it before, where I adjusted a lot out of the airflow, and then made some fine adjustments in the injector adjustment. That way the airflow was off enough to where it'll make a full pull and boost, but it doesn't see, that the input output is different voltage wise. So everything should be good to go now. So just out making some test passes, logging a little bit, trying to just get the AFRs smoothed out on cruise and whatnot. That Is now mounted under the seat, so it's tucked out of the way. You can still get to the plug in the harness, and it'll come around here. So this will kind of keep you from hitting it. V up here trying to eat a bone. There's over there taking a nap. It's not like working on a bone. Huh, V? That is the setup. Out of the way. Tucked up under the seat. Now I need to take a little bit of material off right here, so this can either come up there or come past here. Something. I gotta do something, massage something somewhere. Nice, just a little spot right there. Just took the Dremel, just massaged a little bit out, just enough where I could close it, and it still slides in and out good.
You ready?
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Make your dreams come true!